What are we making? First of all, where are we? Why do you have a clip on your hat? Tell us more.
Welcome back to the studio. My name is Yaku. This is the workshop, and we release videos just about every week, I have to say now, because we had a few weeks that we didn't. Demaya. If you're watching all the videos right from the beginning, you would see us age, and you also see us growing more tired. Therefore, we have to take breaks. I'm, for instance, taking a break next week. See, this is what happens. I'm taking a break next week from the trade because I feel I've not taken a break for a while.
Yeah, taking a break from the trade feels like you might be getting a different job. Maybe it's like a...
I'm doing things around the house. This is my break. I'm not going on a holiday or anything. I'm just going to be doing some things that haven't been done around the house because I'm literally always behind the bench. Anyway, welcome back to the studio. This video is a video of how I made a little platinum piece, a neck piece, and hopefully you watch it till the end. And also thank you very much for clicking the link. It's always lovely to see all you beautiful people here on the internet. So without any ado, Further ado.
Yeah.
Not just ado, but further ado. Without any further ado, let me show you what I've done this week. This particular customer has a Tiffany piece. She wanted a second neck piece to match the style, but at the same time, she needed this to be sort of enhance the piece so that the diamonds don't quite match up, so there's more bling to it, which we did for her. This is not that video. This is me doing another one. This is the third one that she's going to be wearing around the neck, the second one that we've made. We've had a few people ask us about the weights, which I think is super important because that's the kind of thing that I would have really wanted to see because it affects what you're buying. If you don't have access to a company that sells you tube shape metal, then I'll link a video right here. That was a video that we've done some time ago. Tube manufacturing in platinum is not a massive thing. You're gonna get the closest what they can give you and then create the tube for the exact size of the diamond that you have. This was my situation. I had that problem. I tapered the one side of the tube and I just drew it like you would draw a wire through a draw plate to get it down to the exact size. So when you put the diamond on top, it represents exactly what I've measured. Now I should say that I've measured this because obviously I'm making something that is very similar to what she's already got, but at the same time, I have some repetition I've got to do here. I've got a specific size of stone I've got to use, and I've also got specific size of settings. So here's one of those tools that if you, can you see that? The mitre vise?
Hang on.
It's such a beautiful piece of engineering. Anyway, I used this mitre vise or jig, and then I used the little stopper that comes with the jig to assure that every time I put the tube through, I've got a stopper on this side to stop it, and I can cut them through, meaning that I can get each one of the tubes to be the exact same height. The mitre, what did I call it? The mitre vise, mitre jig, mitre thing. I think it's called the mitre thing. I might be wrong, but then again, that's what the comment section's about. Tell me all about it. I'm using this mitre jig to flatten everything to the height and everything I need. And then I do a quick measurement. I mean, obviously with the cutting, you're gonna get one that's slightly up and down. So I quickly run it over sandpaper to make everything smooth. But I'm representing the style that she wants, meaning that there's a little bit of a groove going around as well, just a little bit of finesse. So I'm using my dividers to trace equal line around each one of these. I've got 26 of these little things. It's a setting. I'm making a setting. I've cut 26 little tubes. I've got them the same size and I'm decorating them in a way. Now we have to put the little O-rings on, but I don't have O-rings because they don't sell O-rings this small. So what did I do, Demaya? We made some O-rings. I've got this watch screwdriver set. which is really great for watches, but I've been using these extra little blades that come in these little containers. They've just got tiny little diameters and it's a hardened steel, so they work really well if you wanted to take a wire and wrap it around to create little O-rings, which is exactly what I've done. I created these little O-rings, cut through, and then from there onwards, now I have the little settings. They've got a bit of a decorative cut at the bottom, and I have the little O-rings which are all been cut open. I'm bringing them back together, and I'm now going to be joining the O-rings to the actual tube. We are doing a video on the dado laser coming soon. We're in talks about this. We're going to be doing a dado laser chat. I have the laser. It makes things a lot simpler in this case, but if I didn't have the laser, which I didn't have a little while ago, this is what I'd do. If this is where your O-ring is and this is where your joint mark is right here, then I would cut a little flat area just on the side with a file. So the flat area goes right up against the tube right here, but you don't solder the gap that you've just cut open. So once you've soldered it, you can then open the O-ring, insert the chain, close it, and then do a final solder right there close to the edge. That means we're keeping the area which is going to be wearing against the chain pure as it can be. Well, I'm holding the tube and I'm holding the little O-ring that I've just created the same way I would have soldered it, but I'm tacking it on with a laser, which means that it's joint completely solid without any solder. Once I've tacked it, it's just to hold it so that I can come in with a solder and then secure it with a solder, just old school like that.
Yeah, why not?
I haven't spoken to the guys about the laser welder yet. I don't know what it can do. Maybe it can do that. I don't know. I'm just using it for this purpose. Medium solder is what I used over here. Now you might say, but why didn't you go to a hard solder? And my answer to you is that the hard solder has an incredibly high melting point. And in this case, with a teeny tiny little O-rings with a 0.5 millimeter wire, O-rings, you're probably going to melt the wire before you get to actually soldering it. So medium is the choice of solder. Platinum medium solder I used in this case. I've created this pattern because the customer specifically wanted this third neck piece to kind of add to the diamonds but not lie in front of the diamonds. So she wants the diamonds to be scattered wherever there's a gap, if I can put it that way. There's 3 of these chains. The one I previously made does exactly that to the first chain, and that's starting to fill up now. Once I've got them all connected, I do a final solder. I think in this case I actually used the laser to close up the O-rings because the laser can do that. Yeah. And now I have a chain that has all forward-facing settings. It has exactly the length that I need, which is nice and long. It's something you put over your head if you wanted to. That we're going to join to this other chain. It's ready for set work. They're tube settings. I don't think that's the...
We should do a video on that.
Tube settings?
Yeah.
Do you guys want a video on tube settings?
I reckon we should replace the opal with something from the previous polishing video and then show everyone how to open it up, bolt it up, and...
You just want me to put a new stone in your ring.
No, me? No ways!
This is the neck piece. I hope you can see the sparkle. They really are very sparkly little diamonds. And the only other thing that I've done on this is we've added a platinum clasp, and I've got a little end tag over here on the edge. And the reason for the end tag really was because I needed them to assay it, hallmark it. If you don't know what hallmark or assaying services are in the UK, by law you have to send these things in to have them assayed. But isn't that just sparkly? I hope you're getting a sparkle out of that. Thank you very much for watching the video right till the end. As per usual, it is a great honor to be making these videos. We really love it. What's up with the shoes, Maya?
You know, once you try Crocs, you never go back, is what I will say. I had Croc-related pride. I said to myself, I will never be seen in a Croc. And let me tell you, I bought these before I went on holiday, and I have not taken them off. They are the answer.
I've only heard good things about Crocs.
I thought about buying you a pair, but then
I would do it. I'd take it.
You do it.
Absolutely.
You're a changed man.
Thank you very much for listening to this conversation about Crocs and also watching the video right till the end.
Most importantly.
We will see you next week. Please like, subscribe, bell icon. You know the deal. This channel is growing. That's not a bad thing, Demaya.
Thank you for sticking with us, whether you've just joined us today or you joined us years ago when this channel started. We love you and we'll see you next week.
Till next time. Cheers.